Hey. Let's get it. Disclaimer, I'm a little injured. I say little, like ankle, like physically moving stuff. But a lot of the stuff that I did ever just have planned, that I started working on midweek, I was like, it's gonna be hard, and with me just teaching across the street beforehand, I realized that, again, the stuff that I had online for today, I'm probably not gonna do this, so that way I'm worse than it. So if you see me, I don't know, I feel, I guess, super self-conscious because whenever I teach when I get injured, I don't want it to come up like I'm half-assing the movement, but it's like, I'm just feeling it, like, pretty severe, so. Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. Alright. But.
Was it from the party?
No, but the party, it's interesting because whenever I do party, it's like very physically healing, which just doesn't really make sense because I'm dancing so like intensely, but I don't know, it's just maybe like the energy, the music, like being surrounded by community, it definitely helped everybody, at least at the beginning, to have everybody hit each of the 4 corners. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then when you come back, just have you jack a little bit. So far, just to go through that very quickly, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6 with me, 1, 2. catch your breath. Does anybody need to see that step one more time? Otherwise, I'm going to keep going. And when I ask, does anybody need to see it, I just want to be super clear that when I'm stepping over, all my weight is here, on my left ankle, okay? And I'm standing upright. And this is just to prep me for what I'm about to do. So I'm going to come back here. And when I go back into step number 3, I'm sliding all my weight on the left side of my left foot. Just like that. So you want to jump into that. So that way you have the momentum to slide. And again, everything before that is just me prepping. So I'm here, right? So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm looking at somebody still, and I'm still seeing a little bit of difficulty with the slide. After I do this, and I come back, an easy way to gather energy, force, momentum to go into that side is to squat. I'm bringing my knees in, and as I'm shifting all my weight to the left, I'm springing up. Just like that. So again, I'm here, and I'm going to shift all my weight to my left, and this right leg is coming behind my left leg, just like that. But as I'm bringing this back, and I'm leaning into this ankle, this is sliding as I'm standing upright from here to here. So there's a couple things happening at once. Again, I'm right here, in, coming back, I squat a little bit, and I slide. And that's it. Again, depending on your shoe type, you might need to add a little bit of extra force. Also, 100% of my weight is not on my ankle, but there's enough where I definitely feel the tension. So if you're uncomfortable doing this, or if you're uncomfortable doing this, or if you're uncomfortable doing this, then I think that the safest alternate would be just to at least try to do half a foot. You can't, if you're not comfortable putting you're not putting 100% of weight on this ankle ever. It looks like that I am, but obviously like from here, there's maybe about, I would argue that maybe like 60% of my force or like my weight here, right? So I'm here, I bring it in. Even when I'm doing the slide, I would say it's like 50-50. Because a lot of the time, I'm just sliding in this motion, just like that. Okay? Are we sure we're all good with that step before moving forward?
I'm just not comfortable
With the ankle, okay.
I open to side.
Okay, for sure, that's fair. So, are you comfortable putting a little bit of weight like this, or is this still too risky for you?
It's very risky.
Okay.
So that's why I didn't.
No, I noticed, and because I know that you're able to catch on very quickly, so I was curious if it was like an injury, or if you just didn't want to potentially, right?
It really happened. You don't know nothing.
Oh, okay, so say less. But as for everybody else, I think that it is very normal if you're feeling iffy about doing any of this type of movement because, again, I don't know how strong all of your ankles are. I think braking will definitely help. So again, house and braking kind of do go hand in hand. But in the very beginning, I would, say that if this is making you feel uneasy, that's normal because I don't know how strong each of your individual ankles are. I'm also trying to look at your shoes, and I don't think any one of us, maybe except for you.
Today?
Yeah. Can you look up can I see the top of your shoe? Okay, never mind. I thought you were wearing high tops, but I think we're all wearing like very minimal ankle support shoes. So, including myself. So I think that if you know that you have any type of like even though they are a lot more clunky, and I like the freedom of being able to do stuff like this, and I feel like when I wear high tops, it does restrict me a little bit, but you know, to each his own. Okay? Yes. Yes, 100%. That's kind of like I feel like breaking is like the cheat code of dance. Like if you take any other class, I think that it will be easier from a lot of the stuff in the core strength that you're going to naturally develop just through breaking. So from you doing stuff like this, you being here, you doing spins like this is all ankle support, right? That means that you know, you really want to put the work, you know, into your breaking. So again, like a lot of people that take my class at Bodega, I tell them the same thing, that even if you're not trying to become like the best B-girl or whatever, if you do take your breaking seriously, you will notice strength increase in all areas of your body. And ultimately, that's going to make everything else easier, okay? But this is assuming that you're actually putting work into your breaking. So I'm looking at like half of y'all, because I don't know who's practicing at home or not, but I'll be able to tell. So we'll see. That's no shade, but a little shade at the same time. So, yeah. All right, let's keep it going. What's up? Anybody needs water? Now's the time? Yeah. I try to always give like a little break in between spots. And we're at 35 right now. and you're gonna go all the way forward. All right. Woo. There we go. Because I feel like the last part seems a little forced for some of you. So, I can't honestly remember all the different steps that we've gone over since you all started taking class. But I do want to recap some of the stuff that I do know that we definitely went over. I know we went over this, traveling here. I know for a fact that we did this, 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 this. There's obviously the stuff that I'm having you do naturally. I'm trying to think, any other travel steps that we went over? Oh, this is old. So I believe this was like a second day of class. I had you do something similar to this. Here, here. Wait, sorry, it was one. Oh my lord. I remember, no. It was sideways, and that's why it was awkward. But there was a motion that I told you guys where it was this. Here, here. Does this look or feel familiar to anybody, especially with my day one people? No?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, I know I'm not crazy. I'm not trying to gas at you guys, but I'm pretty confident we went over this step, like the first or second day of class. So that's just another option. So after you're done with 1, 2, 3, 4, and especially if you land here, crossing over, spin, cross, spin, cross, spin, cross, spin, cross, spin. That's another idea. So this is all to say. This is all to say that I want you all to choose, how you want to travel. Okay? That way you're still able to incorporate some degree of you inside of this, smaller routine. And again, sometimes I think that it's important to be able to kind of like string things together. Even though I know I've been advertising that, this is freestyle, freestyle, freestyle. Some classes I will, do a little bit of choreography where I want you guys to just try to align together with the music, okay? There's also, actually, no, I don't think you do too much. I'm gonna leave it there for now. Yeah. Okay? If you're brave enough too, you can also hit the floor. You can also travel using the floor. So this is something that I think that I need to consistently remind people that house is not just you standing upright. You can, come down and explore forward. And the terminology for that in house dance would be lofting. Lofting, lofting. So you can Google that. You'll see a lot of club heads, like they're doing, they'll be up here, and then they'll come down, and do really slow, smooth movements like this, where they're traveling towards and or away from each other. So if you want to explore that, and again, it's a very intuitive feeling. There's not much foundation, I'll be very honest, but it's more so you're letting the music guide you, you're kind of walking amongst the floor. I can give you some steps that naturally have come to me that have helped. So, and a lot of this is borrowing a lot from breaking. So, one of the movements that I see a lot is a step, not exactly the Zulu step from breaking, but it's very similar, where I'm literally stepping with one foot that's leading, and I spin over, and I step just like this, very slow, so I'm not getting dizzy, right? You can also do the same thing in the opposite direction, just like this, right? You can even start to add sweeps, which would be motions like this. Right, depending on how comfortable you feel, you'll be expanding your legs. But that's another thing that I encourage. Okay, because I know a lot of us probably don't feel super comfortable with the floor. This exercise at the end could be a gateway into that. Right? But that's assuming you want to do that. Because I know some of you are also taking breaking. It might make sense to actually warm up to breaking, doing some lofting in the house. And yes, so we got exactly 10 minutes left. I want to run through this a couple more times. And then I want to end with you guys taking everything together, chopping it up, one giant scythe, and that will be it for class. Okay? 2 more times, and then after that, giant cipher, and that's it. Cool? Okay. Yo. grab this foot and thread. And let's do it there for now. Okay. So, up. Alright. So again, take it slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, spin, and come down. We're going to kick up. down here. And now I'm about to get ready to push up over my right foot. Just like that. If you can, you're going to lift up your left foot for 1 second. In 3, 2, 1, boom. And from here, you're bringing this down and under. Right hand comes up, comes around, and you spin and lean forward. So you should be resting on this left heel. Okay? Try it one more time. Without me again, this is just a warm-up. Take it to the top, so you're home. Everybody step down to your right, maybe 4 steps. Alright, and 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Try your best. Can we all go into butterfly stretch, please? I didn't do our free this Saturday. Yeah, this Saturday. Again, it's not all one. This is a good opportunity to also witness some breaking. I think this is like the next breaking oriented event. Granted, there are other styles that you will see, but again, I don't expect anybody to be a professor, but not that you're not capable, but mainly for you all to the aspiration to see the other breakers. You know, if that is up your alley, if you're not having a free on Saturday evening, FYI. And can everybody have your left foot come out, bring your right foot in, 2 arms are going all the way down. All the way out, yes. And switch sides, please. And feet together. Reaching for the center, all the way down. Bring your left leg all the way back. And try to bring your back all the way down to the floor to the best of your ability. split side squeeze. Almost there, almost there. 3, 2, 1, and come down. Stretching our wrists, flat down. Sideways. And backwards. Opposite directions. Shake them out. Last stretch. We're going to stand up. Hold your hand. Bring it as far down as you can. Hold it, and then we're going to lift up our heels, and you're balancing with your tippy toes. Hold that balance. Try not to fall over. Today I wanted to explore go downs. So these are transitions to get us down slow and safely. I do want to also slightly go over a little bit of top rock, just so that way we feel a little bit more comfortable when it comes to incorporating some upper movement before we hit the floor. As of right now, I think everybody here I just hate talking about sirens, sorry. For the most part, I believe everybody here feels somewhat comfortable with either front step, which is this, back step, which is here, Indian step, which is this step, correct? Those are the three, like the main three that I believe that we've done so far. Yes, no. I'm asking you guys. Yes. Okay, so outside of those three steps, a lot of the top rocking things that I want you to remember is, again, anything that you're doing while you're standing up, for the most part will be considered top rock. So even if I do something as simple as being doing a first step, that would still be, integrated inside your top rock, okay? So while I'm explaining different types of go-downs that you can all explore, at the same exact time, I want you to also think about some of the ones in the recap, which is our knee drop. So again, we're going as tight as I can, and the second after, I'm going to drop down onto that foot. Okay? Now, from here, again, there's a couple of different ways that we can get out of this. I think that the easiest one is for us to all spin to our right, just like this. And then I end up on my left tippy toe and sitting on my left heel. Okay? So that's just one thing that you can do after we do our knee drop. So I'm going to hook back in. If you want to try something that's a little bit more difficult, and this is also going into a thread combo, you could take this left foot. You're going to have this come out and hook back around, just right here. Then we spin out, we sit down, and we thread. Okay, I'll demonstrate that one more time. So again, do the whole thing. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So now on the floor, this left leg is going to unhook. All my weight is on my left shoulder / arm. I bring this out, and I hook in, just like that. From here, I'm coming around to my left. This is coming down. This right hand comes down. I'm spinning over my left shoulder. I'm sitting on my butt. My left arm comes around, putting it here for balance. I'm going to grab my left foot, that's wiggling with my right hand. My right foot comes up, and I continue to bring this in, and I thread through just like that. Okay? Now if I wanted to get up, to get back into footwork position from here, what I would probably do is probably thread one more time, and I'm going to place my foot down here. Now keep in mind that I'm still holding on, I'm grabbing this foot. Now this foot is going to hook directly into, I guess you would call this like your knee pit, whatever region this is called, right under here. And for me to do that, I'm going to put all my weight onto my left hand, pushing up. Here, I'm going to hook this in together, and I'm going to spin and let go, and now I'm right back here. Okay? So if I walk you through that one more time, full, that will look like this. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is going to come all the way out. I hook it in, right? And then from here, I come down, I sit, and I thread. Boom. Directly after I thread this, I'm going to put this back through. I'm going to sit up. I hook this in. I spin, and I let go, and now I'm right back to footwork position, just like that. Okay? Does anybody need this? Yes? You mean after I do like the second spin? Yeah, so I'm happy you come. So you may and or may not do that. If you do end up, if your knee pretty much touches the ground, it's okay. But when I'm doing this, I'm doing it with motion, I'm going slow. And if I end up doing it really fast, there's a chance that you might go like that, you might make it lean it. But if your knee does touch the floor, that's not, again, really a bad thing. It's something that I don't recommend. Sometimes my knee will like raise the floor, sometimes it won't. And obviously sometimes my energy level, how tired I am, my balance, but ideally you want to try to keep your knee off the floor, just potentially prevent injury. So yeah, so right there, I'm still holding on to that. So, and then, yep, the goal is to land on, so I mean, walk you through it. So I'm here, right? So I'm going to thread through. I'm holding onto this foot, sitting up, and I'm here. This is sitting in, just right there. Okay, so I'm not necessarily putting all the weight on my knee, but I'm trying to shift all the weight onto my left foot. Okay, while I'm still holding on to my shoulders at the same time. And once I get here, and once I feel secure, I'm going to let go and spin out. Boom. So then, like my butt is then going to rest on my my left heel. So if I do the whole thing in real time, okay, if I do the whole thing in real time, it will look like this. I'm stepping, boom, boom. Boom. Okay? I can demonstrate that again if needed, otherwise I'll keep going. Because these are things that I'm going to have you try on your own. Does Anybody need to see it again? Or are we good? One more time. Got it. So, again, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. All the weight comes down. This is coming out. And I hook in. I spin down. And I come down. I lay down. Grabbing this foot. Right foot comes up. Thread it through. Now I'm here. I'm then placing that foot right back through. Yes, so from here, I'm sitting up. Put that right foot down for balance. Shift up and hook this in and spin out. And I let go. And now butts resting on my left heel. Yeah. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Okay. So again, I'm going to leave it there for knee drop. Those are just two things that you can work with, again, for knee drop. Another thing that you can do that I think that might be a little bit simpler is you just doing a slide. Very simple. So I'm going to put all of my weight on the left side of my leg. I'm not trying to slide on my knee, but I'm sliding on the left side of my leg. Also, I highly that anybody here has done this, but I'm wearing layers. So I have like these sweats, plus I have another pair of sweats underneath here, just because I knew that I was going to be breaking today. So I am extra hot, but at the same time, this gives me extra durability when it comes to doing stuff like this. If you notice that what I'm about to do is too much in regards to you potentially, I don't know, like hurting your leg or your knee, then just don't attempt it. But like moving forward, I would like for people to eventually invest in some type of gear, whether or not you're bringing a hoodie, you're bringing a windbreaker, you're doubling up, meaning you're wearing like tights or some type of extra layer, because I don't want you guys to get burned by the floor from some of the stuff that we're going to go over. So a lot of breakers are typically wearing layers. Like normally we'll have on this, something, a pair of shorts, and then we'll put on another pair, or we'll be wearing knee pads of some sort. So I just wanted to really emphasize that, you know, for next class, even if you don't end up using it, I would rather you all just come prepared, just so that way you're not missing out on trying something out because of the risk of injury, okay? But for this next go down, I'm going to just slide on the left side of my foot, just like that, and spit out, okay? I'm literally sliding right here, so I'm going to step, I bring this down, I place this here, and I'm going to try, again, not the side of my knee, but the left side of my leg, just like that. I bring this down, and I spin out, and now I'm in footwork position. Okay? So if I demonstrate that one more time, that will look like the opposite. The more force that you add, the greater the distance. In 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Okay? Slide it here, not here. If I do it slow, again, stepping. This comes down here to prep, and I'm sliding just like that. This comes around from the momentum. My hips, my back hips, and my butt should be facing the mirror at this point. I'm then going to shift my butt over to my right knee, my right heel, And from here, I'm twisting over my left shoulder, just like that. Okay? In my opinion, I think this is probably like the easiest go down. You're just sliding and spinning out of it. Okay? I'll then shift that one more time. 3, 2, 1, and just like that. Okay? So again, I think it's super important that you don't kill your own flow, you don't kill your own momentum as you transition to the floor. Because I noticed that sometimes when people are like unsure what to do, they'll start to do it to gather momentum by stepping really hard, and then they'll pause right before they touch the floor, and then they'll try to push off and you won't go anywhere because you have zero force. You have to commit to the movement and make sure that you're going all the way through. Alright? Can I see you guys try to do that collectively together? And 5, 6, and 5, 6, 7, go. One more time, please. One more time. And 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, go. Is there anybody that doesn't feel comfortable sliding on the leg? Because if so, I will give you an alternate thing. Okay, I wish I brought some for you. Are you coming next week?
Yes, I will bring it next week.
Okay.
I
Yeah, because again, like, even for like my teenage students and my kid students, I tell them the same. Well, the kids are kind of like invincible. I feel like they can't freaking do anything. But you know, we're obviously older, and I know we're all gonna feel this tomorrow. So I want you to feel good. So just please, you know, even if you don't have knee pads, like I didn't have my knee pads today, but I'm wearing 2 pairs of sweats for this very reason. Okay. So, just for now then,
what I just did so
can I see?
I kind of cheated.
I like how you cheat though, because it's like, because you're cheating, I realize that like you're one of my more creative students. And you can do it like, even when you were at X-Space in Long Island, like, you were doing stuff, I was like, I did not picture that, but that's still like, it still works.
It's my alternative. It's not hurting my
Listen, it works. It works. Okay. For everybody else, when you're doing a slide, please make sure you connect, because I'm still seeing this. Versus, there's a difference. I'm not slowing down, I'm really committing to the slide. Okay? Alright, can I see that? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Nice. And the goal is to spin out and land exactly in that forward position. Go. Alright. So, another one. Now, this is going to be a little bit more tricky. Okay? So, from here, I'm going to step. This is another go down, by the way. I'm going to step forward, just right here. I am going to step to my side, just right here. My right arm is going to come all the way up. I'm going to place this down, and we are going to jump and slide using the right side of our foot. Okay? And that is going to look like this. If you just look up and watch me for a sec. Just like that. Small slide. Okay? Now, obviously, when I break it down, it looks a little confusing, but this requires nothing but momentum. So if you're not really stepping and sliding into it, it's going to look really, really hard. But I promise you, it feels good when you execute it correctly. But if I do it in real time, right, I'm going to step forward. 1, 2, 3, and I'm sliding on the right side of my foot, just like that. Again, down, slide. Again, down, slide. I'm sliding right here on the top of my foot, but you want to make sure that you're actually putting, again, it's not my ankle, but it's the top of my shoe, just right here. Okay? So, if I want to do it again, this is 1, 2, 3. I'm getting as far down as I can. I feel resistance in my knees. And as I'm springing up, I'm putting all the weight on the right side of my shoe, just like that. Okay? And then I land right here.
Would you flip how you do that?
I wouldn't call it a flip, but you are, I guess, like a half flip. Because when I think of flip, I'm not like doing that, but it's yeah, yes, you are. So, can I come share your go time? Just so you guys know what it looks like. So, and then I can go into whatever. Okay? But again, I'm spinning on the top of my shoe. So, this is there for those of you that want to try it. If everybody's like, nah, we can keep it pushing. So you guys have to communicate with me. Because I've had classes where people like, we're not ready, or no, for whatever reason. But if you're open to trying it, and you really want to try to learn it,
not going to do this, then there's no point in me teaching you something that is not going to be utilized. I mean, yeah, you told me already. I'm speaking for like everybody else. Because listen, there's a big difference in something being difficult versus you guys know for a fact that you're not going to do it because maybe of your own physical, limits or restrictions. But again, now I really want to start introducing more, foundational breaking stuff, and this is me just going through some of the lowdowns that might come naturally for you, or things that you probably wouldn't think of by yourself. But if we're open to working with it, I can also go over some easier alternatives if anybody wants to see those. I got you, because I know you're the only one that can't do the other one. So let's try it together. So again, I'm going to step with my left. This is going to be 1. This is 2. This is 3. Now I'm going to lift up this left leg here. And then from here, I'm going to take this right foot and I'm going to bring it around just like that. That is it. So if I do everything in real time, that will look like, again, 1, 2, 3, boom. Okay? It's a similar motion, but we're not adding the side. Okay? And I'm not sure how limber or flexible you are, but okay, so then in your case, then this is what I would like you to try to do. I'm going to try to give you the minimum amount of, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So as long as you can try to imitate that motion, I think you'll be okay. And again, you can take it slow too. So again, 1, 2, 3. Left leg's going to come up and around. Here, here. And if that's still too high, then from here, you can try this instead. So instead of you bringing this up, from here, you can bring this leg super in. Yes. And just spin out. How does that feel for you? Okay. Yeah. Listen, I just want to say I'm giving you props because a lot of people that are also like half your age will come to me and say, oh, like my body can't handle this, like I'm too old, blah, blah, blah. And these are people that are like, some of my students that are like in their 20s that are like complaining about doing like, yeah, I know, so that's why I'm giving you props because there are people that I'm just like, I mean, yeah, a lot of it's physical, but I would say that more breaking is mental, to be honest. But yeah. The one that I had there earlier? Okay, like the original?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah. And full time?
Yeah. I just want to see
Okay, so I'm sliding for like a split second and I catch myself by yanking this foot directly underneath my butt. Okay? Let me show you again. Step, step. Yeah. Yeah, it feels really euphoric actually, like that split second. It just feels like I'm gliding. But all the momentum that I'm generating, yes. But you want to make sure that that foot is stable. If your foot slips, then, I mean, I don't think it would be horrible if your foot slips. Because then, yeah. And or you might, but I'm really like going my body weight into it.
like you said, momentum.
Yeah.
First I need to get it down.
So if you're not really jumping into that step, it's gonna look like this.
Yeah.
And you're gonna kind of flop down. I'm really jumping with all my force to get that side. Okay? And I think low-key, this is also a good introduction for even talking about the idea of power. So when I use the word power in the breaking sense, these are moves like head spins, windmills, back spins, 2000s. These are, so like when you see breaking, like on the internet and commercials and you see people doing all the crazy shit, like that's pretty much like what a power move is. But it's pretty much using the same concept of you generating some level of momentum using your body and a significant amount of force to kick off, and then you just holding that momentum continuously. So, you know, if I do a basket, or like I remember we had kids in here earlier, and I think some of you saw the battle, and you see them do a lot of like the crazy stuff, they just understand how to manipulate that force. And I think even this go down is a really good gateway to just understanding what that can look like, assuming that any of you want to end up doing power later. But for now, I just want you all to just get comfortable when it comes to just understanding, you know, like basic footwork, basic top dog, freezes, things like that, okay? I'm gonna introduce another one. And then eventually, I wanna see you all try to drill all of the steps together. Okay? So, I would probably argue that this is probably the same level as the slide, but I think it's a little bit easier. But for here, assuming that we're going to be doing our Indian step, which is this motion right here. From here, I'm stepping all the way over, and I'm going to come down. And after I hit the floor, I'm going to bring my knee in, just like that. And I'm going to do one simple slide on my knee. Like that. Okay? And that doesn't hurt. I don't feel any pain. There's no pressure. I'm spinning down here. So the knee's up here, right? This is the sense of, at least for my knee. If I spin up here, I'm pain. But I'm spinning down here. Okay? And I'll demonstrate what the whole thing looks like. So if I'm doing Indian step, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So from step 3, I'm shifting down and I spin just like that. Okay? So I'll demonstrate that again. Do you all feel comfortable with Indian stuff off the top? If not, I can walk you through it again. 1, yes. No. I got you. Okay, so quick recap. Left foot comes up. We kick. That's step 1. Jump and switch. That's 2. Cross over. That's 3. We hop back. That's 4. Turn and kick. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Now from 3, I'm placing this leg down. I'm shifting all my weight down, just right here. So I want you to think of this really awkward position as like a, what is it called? Those toys. I'm sure, I can't think right now, but you're pretty much using your body as a spring. And from here, I'm going to shift all the way down. And I'm going to then use the momentum that I'm generating for me shifting down here to whip and spin. Very, very smoothly. Okay? And again, I'm spinning down here. Not up here. You should not be leaning forward, but I'm spinning down here. Okay? And my legs are in this position as well. So my left leg is somewhat resting against my right knee. And from here, I'm going to eventually lose balance after 1 360. But you want to try to just get, even if it's like half a spin, I think that'll just be smooth enough. And after you do that, you might wobble down here. And how to get out of this, all you have to do, sit back up to the thread, or So whatever you do, if you notice that you do lose balance, that doesn't mean that like the rest of your set is doomed and it's over. All you have to do is just figure out a way to get back up. And how do you do that? You play with it. Okay? But again, for you to even get that spin, you need a significant amount of momentum. That means that you're not afraid to really add that twist to add that spin. So again, from here, I'm coming down. Boom. And I stop myself on command. Just from me leaning forward and me putting both my hands down just like that. Okay? But the thing that I'm really curious and interested in seeing of all of you is the ability to just add at least half a spin. Okay? So can I see you just play with that for the next minute, and I'm more than happy to come around if you're like absolutely stuck, and or if you need an alternative. Okay? Okay. Say less. Anybody else?
I'm sure.
Okay. So then let me work with you two for a second. And everybody else is still working on it on your own. give me a go down of your choice. That is it. And we're gonna just keep rotating. So, I mean, I'm hoping that people don't repeat. If you absolutely get stuck, you do something that somebody else did, sure. But the goal is to try to think of something off the top of your head. Because there's no wrong answer. So, for example, I know that you have a gymnastics background. You can use some of that to get you safety down to the floor. If somebody else has another dance background, because I know you guys in other classes, I encourage you guys to show me maybe something that you've learned there. Again, I don't know if anybody takes advantage of like the martial arts side over there. Again, I did martial arts for about 11 or 12 years before I got into dance. I don't know if you guys know that, but if you guys watch me dance on a more serious level, I will integrate a lot of my martial arts into my breaking, my house, my hip hop. Just because technically that was like one of my first foundational ways to move in general when I was a kid. Because I didn't dance when I was a kid, I fought. Okay, so if you even have any type of, training when it comes to you going over there, or maybe at a different studio, you can integrate, like maybe, I don't know, you're coming down and doing something like that, right? But this is all to say that like there's no wrong answer. There's nothing wrong that you can do. All I'm asking is for us to get inside of like our creative bag is to try. Okay? So I'm gonna do that, and that's how we're gonna end. So now I'm gonna do a cipher. We're gonna end with this. I'm gonna go 5, 6, 7, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have like 8 seconds to do something, and I'm gonna say switch, 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 switch. We'll do that a couple times, and then that's it. Cool. If you want to like top rock for a little bit before you hit the floor, that's fine as well. That's a little bit more natural too, because you're not gonna just be doing a go down. Ideally, you're gonna be doing, kick ball change, or you're gonna be doing like the salsa step, or you're gonna be doing front step or back step. You're gonna be doing, or even just 2-step, which is this. You're gonna be doing some type of basic step, ideally, before you hit the floor. Alright, so let's just try that. And have everybody run it through a couple times, and then that's it for class. Battle 1 this Saturday. If you guys want to see me compete, or if you guys want to compete yourself, and or if you just want to go just for inspiration. I know a lot of my other students will be present. I believe the category for this month is funk music, so that goes hand in hand with breaking.
Here?
No, at Bodega, that's the other studio where I teach. It's located in Long Island City. Okay, so that's going to be on the 30th. The doors open at 6:30. The battle itself starts at 7:30. I think entry is like $25, and it's also a party too. So, you know, like during like the intermission, the lights are dim and they're just playing fun music and people are kind of just grooving together. And then when it's time to compete, pretty much you sign up, they call your name, you have a minute to dance in front of everybody. And the judge picks the top 16 dancers that he or she wants to move forward. And then after that, they go back into intermission. And then after the intermission is over, then they create a bracket, and then people go head to head. But if you want to see what it looks like, just check my Instagram. Because like my last couple posts were some of the clips from last month. And that's the one where I lost in the finals. I keep losing the poppers. People that pop. Like I've made it to the finals like 4 times at this event, and like every single time, I'm losing to a popper. So I don't know. I'm hoping that doesn't happen again Saturday. So yeah. Alright y'all, thank you for coming. And that is it for today.
Well, there's gonna be more intense flooring from now on.
More intense what?
Flooring from now on.
I mean, was that intense?
Yes.
I'll be honest, I was being light today.
Yeah?
Like, if you see what I do with my other adult students, I'm normally doing a lot more, like, rigorous stuff. I'm being very gentle with you guys.
Yes. You know how old I am.
I know. At, the not Long Island, but Long Island City.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.